Welcome to Growing with Miss Glenn. Please feel free to pause this video whenever you need more time to draw. Today we will learn how to draw a shark. There are over 400 species of sharks. Step 1. Make a dot on the left-hand side of your paper about halfway down the page. Move your pencil to the middle of your paper and make 2 more dots to turn it into a triangle. Now you're going to connect the first dot to the other 2 dots, but with rounded lines, not straight lines. Sharks are fish. Like most fish, they have fins and gills. Unlike most fish, sharks do not have any bones. Step 2. Take your pencil and go to the middle of your paper. You're going to make a dot towards the top of your page and the bottom of your page. Then you're going to connect the shape that you already have to those dots, but again with rounded lines. You'll finish off the fins by making straight lines down to the body of the shark. Step 3. Match up your pencil to the tip of the shark's nose and trace it back to the back of the paper. Make a dot. Now go above that dot and below that dot to make 2 more dots. Connect the top fin to the top dot with a rounded line and the same with the bottom. Step 4. We're going to make 2 more dots behind the shark's body, so make your first one up a little bit higher and your second one down below. We're going to connect the back of the shark's body to those dots again with rounded lines. And we'll connect the back of the shark's tail with one line that comes to a point in the middle. Sharks have really good eyesight to help them see in murky water. Step 5. Draw a little eyeball for your shark, and then draw a curved line for its mouth. Draw triangles on the curved line to make it look like sharp teeth. Sharks have several rows of teeth and can have up to 3,000 teeth in their mouth at once. The last thing we have to draw on our shark is of course some gills so it can breathe. You've drawn your shark, now it's time to color. Go ahead and color your shark's body first. I picked a gray pencil because sharks are typically gray. Remember when you're coloring that you want to color in short strokes in one direction. Did you know that shark skin feels like sandpaper and that they've been on Earth for over 400 million years? They are ancient. Now you can add some details. You might want to start with a water line to show that the shark is underwater. Then you can go ahead and add some ocean plants in, some seaweed. You might want to add some coral, and I just draw little swirls inside my coral to make it look more lifelike. Maybe you want to draw some little fish or other creatures in. Some sand on the bottom to show the ocean floor. Then you can go ahead and color in the rest of your water. Sharks get a really bad reputation, so a lot of people are really scared of them and think that they're bad creatures. But in reality, they're not. Most of the time, when sharks hurt a human, they actually did not even mean to. They most likely mistook the human for an animal that they normally eat, like a seal. Finish it off by coloring your sky, maybe adding some clouds if you feel like it. I think sharks are fascinating creatures. I've gone scuba diving with sharks 2 different times in my life, and both times it was such a cool experience. Maybe it's something you can do someday too. And the most important step of all, sign your work because you are an artist. What is your favorite shark fact? Go tell it to someone. Important vocabulary. Species. A group of living things that are similar but also a little different from each other. Ancient. Really, really old. Several. More than 2, but usually less than 10. Reputation. The opinion people have about you or what people think of you. Murky. Dark and foggy water that is hard to see through. Fascinating. Really, really interesting. Can you use any of those words in a sentence? Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something, and subscribe to be notified when the next video is available.